tell where should we go. And they're like, oh, just go over here. Nice. So we just walked over there and had it. And the woman working there came over and she gave us calendars as a gift. And it was like super cool. It was it was within the first half an hour of being in Japan.
That's awesome.
It was the wildest thing. And it was so cool. And then we went across the street and there was like a bar where there was like, I think 6 seats. And the room was as big as the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was no space really to walk around at all. It was just, there was a bar with like 3 feet of space around the whole thing and 6 seats and then a bartender. And it was pretty wild. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds awesome. It's definitely on the list for us.
Is that the best ramen that you had? Was in Japan?
Oh yeah. I think so for sure.
I want to go and
we had
do
it
the
a couple
ramen
times.
tour.
Yeah.
We went to Marutama last time we were in Vancouver together.
Yeah.
I think we both really liked
I like that.
I haven't done Danbo.
It was not.
You liked it a lot.
Yeah, I liked
I've never
Danbo
really
quite a
eaten
bit.
in Vancouver pretty much anywhere.
It's awesome.
I know. I don't know why, but I haven't.
There's so much. Like you need, it's like a whole other thing. You need the Vancouver VicFoodGuys. You need somebody to take you around who like knows, right? Like it's.
I do know a couple people over there.
If you go over
I
there,
should do that actually.
Go to Published on Main. I have not heard of a single bad thing.
I want to try that Hong Kong Barbecue Masters or whatever that is.
I know Downlow Burger and Downlow Chicken has been like crushing it the last year. I know they've been just getting like insane rave reviews if you want like some like just Americana fast food proper. Campagnolo has always been like renowned in that city for just making like incredible food and having like an incredible like not only like training program for their cooks, but like they make charcuterie there. And they're a restaurant group that's obviously fallen on hard times like so many have.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to Victoria, we have an ex-mentor of ours that opened a food truck this year. So we've been eating there a little bit. Rogue food truck.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
He's awesome.
I haven't been to it mean but I've been meaning to check it out.
He's the man.
Closest thing to like restaurant cooking that you'll get out of a food truck.
Yeah,
really?
Sure.
He's crazy talented. He's been cooking forever. He does this like proper like veal demi for like a gravy that you can get on your fries. And so
nuts.
Yeah, he just makes these like insane French fries, and then he just pours like veal demi on them, and it's like $6. And you're just like, this is what you would eat like in like the bottom of a brasserie if like the chef was cooking for the dishwasher. You get some like gnarly end cut steak and like a bunch of like fries and cheese with like the most insane like bottom of the pot gravy, and it's like you eat it out of this food truck, and it's like it's heaven.
The gravy's so good. It's like
it's really like, so okay. I need to do this.
It's like proper French gravy. Like,
do you know where he's parked?
He's going in different places. Seasider, he's been at Seasider quite a bit. And he's at Vancouver Island Brewing
this Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think I did drive past once. It wasn't at a time to eat, but it was outside, I think, Royal Athletic Park. I think he was parked there.
Yeah, he's been doing that.
You can always get a house add-on.
That's right. Get a house chorizo or some house bacon at the Rogue food truck.
Beautiful.
Yeah, do we have anybody else we've been we've been really busy. We really haven't been eating out.
I'm not gonna lie, we had a really good meal at the hallway. I don't really know anybody there, but
it was good. Yeah, it was really good.
Props to that food. That was pretty good.
Stage cooked us up a nice thing too. Yeah, Stage Wine Bar was great last time we went.
And the hallway that's in Northern Quarters location.
That's new Northern Quarter. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm super stoked on the theme that they got going on for like.
It's kind of weird.
And there's nobody associated with Northern Quarter there, right?
No. I don't think so. But the food was.
Yeah, they just turnkeyed it into a new restaurant. But the food and drink we had there was great.
Good. It was like seasoned.
Yeah.
That's like, it like tasted. It was very, I was like impressed.
And beautiful. Like you just don't expect to like eat like composed plates at a restaurant called The Hallway. And like our food came out and it was like beautiful.
Yeah.
And delicious, which is like,
the best squid I've ever had. For sure.
Yep. Yeah, that squid was awesome.
I'm excited to go back to Olo because they're open again.
I haven't eaten there in years. A long time. Yeah.
It's been a long time.
I've been on the search now. I want to get like some really nice plates, but like ones that actually speak to me like a lot. Like I've seen some really nice ones, but I want to get some that like really speak to me, like really nice stuff, and I just haven't found any yet.
Are you talking about like ceramics or are you talking about like dishes, like composed dishes?
No. Ceramics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't help you.
I know.
Not yet.
I'm just thinking out loud.
We can show you like the dopest stuff in Walmart, bro.
We're going to start a ceramic company.
I got a couple of things at Dollarama that were actually really killer. A couple small plates.
Like what, Dallas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, shout out for this shirt. This is actually from Dollarama too.
Yeah,
shout out to PlayStation.
100%. I don't even play PlayStation, but
we're actually waiting for we're waiting for our PlayStation sponsorship. Actually, if you could fast track that for us, that'd be great.
Are you guys both heavy players?
Yeah, I love PlayStation.
Really?
No, I haven't owned a PlayStation in years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got an Xbox One, but I haven't really used it, or the X1 or whatever. I haven't really used it. I don't even know how long.
I think especially with COVID, I think a lot of people got a little bit more associated with their whatever they had in their closet, whether it was bringing out their old Nintendo or whatever.
I did get VR though. I don't know if you guys have ever done VR.
Yeah, I've tried it.
That's craziness. That Half-Life 3 game or Half-Life Alyx.
It's supposed to be really good. I haven't played it. I know of it though.
That thing is insane. When you put on those goggles, like you're in that world.
Yeah.
And the graphics are really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like there's this one part where I turn the corner and there's this guy in like this big mech suit almost with a minigun. And he's like 7 feet tall. And he's like down this hallway and I turn the corner, there he is. Like there's a guy that's with this minigun and he's trying to shred you with this thing.
Yeah.
And it's like you back up and you're like, oh no. You got to get the grenades and do everything, but it's like you're actually there.
You're in it.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to restaurant in Half-Life Alyx?
I don't think I've had enough of a distinction to try yet, or enough experience.
Yeah. No, that Half-Life Alyx is supposed to be like the best of the best as far as VR goes.
Yeah. And what are you guys doing with your free time other than cooking, I guess?
Oh man,
or do you guys have free time?
Just try and have.
We don't have a ton.
We get like.
You have to get a day-ish right now. Yeah. So today's our day off. This is awesome.
Really? Well, thank you for spending it with me.
We spent the money at the bank, and the bank is the worst institution.
Do not show at the bank.
Yeah.
Fuck the
If
bank.
anyone's had a good time.
Well, that was aggressive.
Yeah, if anyone's had a good time at RBC lately, we'd like to know because we just keep having horrible times at every bank.
Just every bank that we kind of end up, we always have problems.
You just pay them so much money, and they just ranch you so hard.
They hate us.
Yeah.
Well, it was especially funny. I mean, if we go take it like full circle, I mean, you mentioned earlier about like us being young, like that was a hilarious problem when like Shane and I were looking for like a little bit of funds to get this going. I mean, we had saved for like a long time, but I mean, the hilarious like looks that we got and non-funding that we got when two, not 30 yet guys went in and said they want to have, $100,000 for a food company. It was not easy. Nobody was super excited to give us a big pile of money.
we came in like with, we were like, we had a lot of skin in the game. Like we had saved up and not paid ourselves for years, and we were like, we were really serious. We had a business plan. We had paid an account to like draw up projections based on what we were doing, and we got laughed out of like every room we went in.
They would not
really.
Yeah, keep your head down, keep pushing. We had great advice from a lot of local restaurateurs. I remember Susanna Bryan and Ruth and Dean was just like, good luck. Like
Susanna's amazing.
Yeah, she was like, you need to find private investment, or Haley, you need to do this for a few more years. Haley at Nourish was amazing.
Gave us some like really good advice.
Yeah,
we had a lot of.
Had some
people like in our corner, but the bank was just.
What does that feel like though? Like to have a space like this, and you're leasing it. It's not your space, but you're sinking all that money into a renovation in a space that you don't own.
Oh, it's terrifying, bro.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
especially when COVID hits, because you're doing all this, you're putting all this money into the space, and you have no idea what's going to happen.
Just kind of a game that you have to play, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as far as landlords go, we could have done a lot worse. Like our landlord's been really reasonable about working with us. And I mean, in any relationship, there's like things to be desired. But I think as far as like our relationship goes, that it's going to work out well for both parties.
That's awesome.
And yeah, I think we both have designs one day to definitely like own the spot that our shop is in. And I think he's on the same page that one day he's going to want to sell it. So hopefully we're in a position when the time comes to, help him with his exit strategy as well as like help us continue to grow.
I mean, that's the dream, right? Is to have a sort of teamwork on that level.
But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, we spend so much money that we saved up for so long. And when you're like talking to the CRD and it's like some guy who like doesn't care if you succeed or lose, and he's just trying to make sure you hit the like water requirements for your grease trap or whatever. And that guy's telling you have to have a grease trap like the size of the Empress. And you're like trying to explain to him, and then you end up with that. And then like every time you drive past a car wash, you're just watching some dude like pour like gallons of degreaser into the ocean. And you're just like, man, we spent like $30,000 to like build a sausage shop, to build like a tub for a sausage shop. And like that guy just runs like a car wash and it's just like just killing turtles nonstop. Like it's heartbreaking. It's so frustrating.
A lot of red tape around the restaurant and food industry.
If we can give you anything for free, it's that Saanich is very hard to please. Yeah.
Good luck. No.
Yeah.
I mean, I
we got there,
it was
but it was
frustrating.
hard.
Like I'm not like dancing around it. It was not an easy process.
Yeah.
And how much does that influence your like new ideas you get?
To not put them in Saanich is high up on the list.
Yeah.
But
it was brutal. I mean,
I don't know. It's hard. I mean, we have like ideas for future projects and whatever, but it's we got to get this one going.
So nothing you want to announce right now as far as future stuff goes?
No.
Sorry, man.
That's okay.
We hate to disappoint, but we're just like,
it's hard. I mean,
just making it through, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean it's like,
we're a great success in our own right now, but we're still not like doing it. Like we need to pay ourselves more. Like it's what we're doing right now isn't sustainable for the long term. Like we're not putting any money away.
We're still like young and like working ourselves. But I mean, God, like if Shane and I keep working the way that we've been working the last 4 years, like we're not the human body's not meant to.
We're not going to get old. Yeah,
we gotta get to somewhere a little bit more sustainable with time, and the new space helps, right? Because like I was saying, we don't like haul pigs up and down stairs anymore, or weird shit like that.
We definitely, like you said,
was like a big part.
We engineered a space that you could work in,
and for our employees too. Like that was like important to us.
How many employees do you guys have?
Right now we have like two fairly standard ones, and probably could use one or two more, but that's all has to line up with switching things over at the bank and the the COVID thing to die down, so people are more willing to sort of work again and stuff like that. It's always a little bit hard for us because we don't have all these like subsidies that a lot of the bigger places have, because we are a partnership during this like huge explosion. So like SEBA and all these like loans and all these programs, like Shane and I got honestly like zero of them. Like we had to do all this like on top of COVID and like just like keep going. But that's just the way it goes. I mean, if we had a fortune teller, we would have incorporated beforehand and had all these like sweet programs. But
is there like a sort of number one lesson you've learned so far in owning business?
Oh God,
there's so many.
Yeah,
is there anything that stands out above all others, or at least the top two? Don't
think it's going to be easy. That's for sure. Not that it's like too hard to do or anything, but I mean, if you're not in it to be in it, like it's like a huge waste of your time if you're not willing to put the work in for like an end goal.
Yeah, passion project is like a huge like understatement for sure. Like we will never get out what we put in, but at the end of the day, we didn't put it in because you always say this way better than I do. I'm always just like, we built a cool thing. It's nice. You're always just like, I knew I wasn't going to be happy.
Yeah,
working my ass off for somebody else.
I never wanted to work for somebody else. That was always like a big thing. I was like, not in my interest. I just would rather do the work and reap the benefits. Kind of. Even if it's like the hardest thing you do in your life, it's like worth it at the end of the day. But yeah, it is not easy.
Being your own master is not all it's cracked up to be, but it is rad. Like there's some cool things
it's pretty awesome
about it. For sure.
It's hard though. It's like
is it something that like it might not be all it's cracked up to be, but there's like for you guys, there's no other option. That has to be the way it is.
Oh, I can't go back now.
You know what I mean?
No, I mean we joke. I mean if this thing doesn't work, like we'll never own another company. Like we're too old. We don't have.
Yeah, not the same company.
No, like we'll get into like something much smarter. We'll like sell something that somebody else made or something.
It doesn't involve you sleeping.
We'll like buy and sell solar panels or something. Like I don't know.
It's just like hard. Like we do such a like a start to finish product. Like way beyond like what almost anybody else does.
Do you ever step back and just look at it at the end and just be like, get some sense of pride or accomplishment when you look at when you've done something?
For sure.
And it's tangible because you've seen the whole history of whatever you're making.
I mean, we're both insanely proud, I think, of each other and of ourselves and of what we've built. But
oh yeah, I mean, it's insane how the difference between like 4 years ago and now.
Yeah, sleeping on the floor of a brasserie and
I mean, like I said,
owning a sausage
we didn't
smoker.
know what we were doing at all. Not even close. Like we had no pre-plan, no like. We just figured it out. We knew we could make good food. That was like I knew
that was the easy
we
part.
Could make stuff that tasted good.
Yeah, it's awesome. So we're at 2 hours now.
Love it. Man. All right, let's talk some cheese.
I think we need to, we might cut it off here.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
You guys have been awesome. So if people want to find out more,
let's do that.
Where can they go?
So actually, I'll let you.
Yeah, for sure. So first and foremost, we do want everybody to come check out the shop. We are open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right now the hours are in a little bit of not totally set, but at the moment 3 to 6 on Fridays. Try and catch that like on the way home traffic. So if you are looking for a weekend or a Friday night meal, stop by. We'll get you sorted. Saturday, Sunday, 11 to 4. come in on Saturday. Guillaume's here. He's our cheesemonger. Super knowledgeable. He'll set you up with some of the raddest cheese around, and he's got a good amount of knowledge about our stuff too. So,
and sorry, did you say the address?
He's a legend. Yeah, it's at 4515 Dublin. So that's Unit 4515. So if you're familiar with Victoria, it's right as you're like leaving Douglas, going towards Langford, right across from Mayfair Mall.
Yeah. Yeah, in the industrial areas.
Yeah, we got a little bit of parking, and the hours we picked also kind of free up a lot of that lot. So I mean, don't like have a tailgater, but like there's usually a good spot to park.
Or we're right off the Goose. If you're on a bike.
Yeah, we're
like literally like right off the Galloping Goose.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so much.
Yeah,
of course.
It's fun.
And if anybody else is looking for what I'm doing, go to www.vicfoodguys.ca and you'll find that stuff out. Awesome. Thank you.
Shout out to Dallas.
Thank you, Dallas.
Thank you very much, guys.